If you just melt chocolate and put it into a cup, I'll drink it. I mean, I'm down with that. And this is... Hi everyone, it's Liam from Vegan Food UK. Today we are reviewing, we're very, very fortunate to be able to be one of the first people to get their hands on the new Vego Hot Chocolate pellets, buttons, melts. The new Vego Hot Chocolate Melts. We got these from a company called VX Bristol. They're a vegan restaurant in Bristol. They've got a little online shop for people local as well, and I think they do sort of like an eco delivery, and they get on the bikes and they deliver it to people locally and all that sort of stuff. Or you could go click and collect and go and buy them yourself. But I know that there's quite a few independent stores in the UK that are now selling these, and I'm not going to name them all. Just do a little bit of googling and have a look. So yeah, really, really excited. They came through the post to us. VX Bristol don't usually do that, but we gave them a little shout out on our Instagram for doing these things, and they sent us some, which is really nice. First impressions are in a bag, not a box. They are 180 grams, and they cost almost £5. So these cost £4.95. So that's, don't know whether that's expensive or not. You find luxury hot chocolate sort of melts like this are around that price tag. So it seems a little bit expensive. It might still be cheaper just to buy a Vego bar and break it up and put it in milk, but we'll find out anyway. I've got no idea what these things taste like. But yeah, so it's fine hazelnut chocolate melts, and for baking and hot chocolate, and then the rest is in German because they're a German company. I think in the heat of my hands they're melting a little bit, which is a good sign. They're fair trade, palm oil free, organic, and they're gluten free and palm oil free, which is amazing. I'll swipe over the ingredients, hover over the ingredients in a second so you can see and pause it and what have you. But yeah, these look really, really good. The reason why I want to show you them is because I'm going to obviously show you how well they melt in hot chocolate, and I've no idea. And we're going to do a taste test on them, whether they just serve as a really, really nice bag of chocolates to eat anyway. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, let's open them up. Oh wow, they smell really, really good. Not just saying that, they do smell really, really, really good. This is what they look like inside. Can you see that? So like nice big chunky chocolate buttons. And what I'm going to do for you now, they're about the size of a 50p piece. And what I'm going to do for you now is give you a taste test without melting them and see what it's like. Possibly the nicest chocolate buttons I've ever eaten. Wow, they are so good. As a bag of chocolate buttons, they are fantastic. I can feel they've got a high melting point. Oh no, a low melting point, sorry, because they're melting in my hands. It's very messy. And yeah, it would be, you know, I would just eat these out of the bag. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest hot chocolate fan. Janine is, and she's going to be tasting it later on. But I'm not, and I would just eat these out of the bag. These are fantastic. But then you go, £5 for a bag of buttons, chocolate buttons is quite expensive. So you make your mind up on that one. Anyway, let's get them, see how well they melt in a hot chocolate. Okay, let's do this. Hi everyone, just want to take a minute to say if you're liking this video, please do like the video down below and subscribe. It really helps us to bring you more videos. And yeah, let's carry on watching. Okay. Okay, so let's give this Vego Hot Chocolate a go. What was interesting about it, there's no instructions, unless I've gone mad, on how many of these melts you put in your hot chocolate. Maybe that's because it's personal preference, but I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. None whatsoever. I don't know what the chocolate to milk ratio is. So I put in a mug of oat milk, and I put in, I think in the end I put in 8 melts, which for 1 cup is probably about 1/3 of the whole Vego packet. So £5, 3 hot chocolates. Yeah, it's like a luxury hot chocolate sort of thing. But anyway, and another thing that you probably saw from the video was that it didn't melt in so well. You know, it didn't sort of turn to, if you use that powdered hot chocolate, it really immerses and it's very soluble, and it all mixes and goes brown really quickly. But this didn't. Once again, I'm a complete amateur with hot chocolates. Do you make hot chocolates with hot chocolate melts or hot chocolate powder? Did I do it right? How many would you put in? Because the end result was that it went sort of like, almost looked a little bit bitty, like it didn't mix in so well. But maybe that's what, I mean, it probably is like when you melt real chocolate into it, or this Vego chocolate into it. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's give this a taste. It does smell really good. I can smell chocolate everywhere. A bit like if you're baking or something like that. It smells really nice. Anyway. As I said, I'm not a big fan of hot chocolate. Probably because it sort of tastes a bit fake to me usually. But Janine is. And I've always said, if you just melt chocolate and put it into a cup, I'll drink it. I mean, I'm down with that. And this is somewhere in between. This is somewhere in between that powdered hot chocolate stuff that you get and the melted hot chocolate. Melted chocolate. It's really nice. It tastes like Vego as well. It's got that sort of hazelnutty taste in there. There's no bits of hazelnut in there, which you're probably pleased to hear. Actually, it's a bit of a shame for people who have got nut allergies, because I don't think you can have this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hazelnut paste. So sorry about that. But yeah, that's really nice. Now I'm trying to work out whether it's better to have these as chocolate buttons, which I think might be my personal preference, or having a hot chocolate. I think Janine would be down with making these last and having them in a hot chocolate, maybe. And she probably would put in half of the amount of buttons, melts that I put in there as well, because she likes to make things last a bit. But I mean, I would have chucked the whole bag in there if I could, and made it get really thick. But yeah. Nice one, Vego. We're still in winter. I'm sure these are going to go down very well. Available independent stores. We bought ours from VX Bristol. And yeah, let us know in comments what you think, what your favourite hot chocolate is. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And we'll bring you so many more. Cheers.